goddamn mess. This is the trail out to my pump house. We had a pretty heavy snowfall the week between, well, it started Christmas, and it got pretty bad right up until, honestly, a few days after New Year's, driving up the road here to get to my place. There's still a whole bunch of piles of snow and stuff like that here, there, in the nooks and crannies where it don't get no daylight. And I've got this great big mess out here that I have to clean up so that I can have access to my pump house, which is that 10-sided building you see out there a little ways. Over the next couple of weeks, few episodes, whatever it takes, I'm going to introduce you all to some of my homemade equipment, mostly made out of repurposed lawn care stuff, and really demonstrate the utility of stuff that you can get cheap, or in a lot of cases for free, for, well, your typical homestead chores. Harvesting firewood. Going to be harvesting a lot of firewood because I'm not going to waste all this. And just general pissing around, make your life easier kind of stuff. Stick around. We'll start checking out some scrap iron. Well, in the interest of not putting the horse before the cart, might as well show you the horse before everything else. This is Brutus. One of them old, I think early 2000s GT series Craftsman garden tractors. Got a few simple mods done to it. Took the deck off. Got the tires full of calcium like they do on big tractors. Trailer hitch. Plan is for more stuff down the road, but for right now, that's enough to get a hell of a lot of stuff done around here. Last week I used it to drag this tree out of the brush so I could saw it up easier. And oh yeah, I got a little trailer I tow behind it, I'll show you later, that I used to bring my firewood up to the house from the shed off over yonder. It's a handy little machine. Shut it off here. Sounds like a damn motorcycle when it's idling. So a lot of people I know make fun of this little guy just because they're like, well, it's only 22 horsepower. You can't do much with that. Well, here's what a lot of people don't realize. The old Ford 9Ns, 8Ns, basically the Ford 8 series tractors, the old Massey Ferguson TOs that are basically the same exact damn machine. Those were only 12 horse at the drawbar. You don't need a lot of freaking power just to drag stuff around to get it out of your way and get a little bit of work done. And the cool thing about these, this one's got that big Kohler V-twin. It's air cooled. No radiator to worry about overheating, no cooling system to dick with. Simplest goddamn fuel delivery and electrical system there is. Little freaking crank pressure operated fuel pump right there. Battery. There's a charging coil on the flywheel. That's it. And on top of that, I live in a pretty swampy place, so weighing only about 600-700 pounds as opposed to the 23, 22, whatever the hell one of them old 9Ns weigh. This don't tear my field up getting around from one task to another. I ain't got ruts all over the place. Look into it. It's totally worth screwing with. And on top of that, these older models, you can get them dirt cheap, or hell, I got this one given to me because somebody parked it one winter, messed himself up skiing, didn't run it for like 2 years and left it sitting with a tank of gas in it the whole freaking time. I tore the starter apart, got it broke loose and working again because it had rusted up, flushed all the bad gas out of it, and it fired right up. Yeah, I had to tear the carburetor apart and give it a good cleaning, but that's not a big deal. The other thing I use the hell out of around here is this. My old steel MS460 Magnum chainsaw. It's, you know, it's pretty much an off-the-shelf model with just a couple of tweaks. Got a dual port muffler, wraparound handlebar. That's pretty much it. Big bore kit, nothing fancy. Well, I just got this sucker drug out of there. Kind of messed my clothes a little bit. You know, did slip a tire here and there. And might want to wipe my Pepsi off before I go to take a swallow. But that shows you can get some shit done. I mean, I would have had to walk back through all that dog hair with my chainsaw, try and get my feet under me so I wouldn't take my own leg off. Whole bunch of screwing around to saw this sucker up, but just a couple minutes stretching out a rope and sufficient application of horsepower, and she's out here. Easy to get at, easy to work with, plenty of room to move around. So there you go. I'm going to take a few minutes, saw this sucker up. I'm not going to bother videotaping that. I mean, who wants to watch an old fart cutting firewood? And I'll either see you in a little bit or see you next time with some more neat little fun pieces of scrap iron.